His biggest flaw is that he is too good to her. He clearly can't stand the smell of lamb soup. But because she loves it, he forces himself to come into this room. If it weren't for the fact that she couldn't find someone to eat lamb soup with her, she wouldn't be putting him in this situation. But it really is too delicious. He originally couldn't even enter the room. She said it was fine. Just smell it a few more times. They say dumplings are best eaten on the way to school. Today, Dabao is going back to school again. She doesn't know how to make dumplings. So, she decides to make fried sauce noodles instead. She's making old Beijing fried sauce noodles. It requires 3 kinds of sauce. Then she buys a piece of pork belly to get started. To be honest, she feels particularly sorry for everyone. Because everyone thinks highly of her, she created a cooking account. But she stopped posting after a few times. With her current workload, she can barely post once a month. Because filming this food is different from her daily vlogs. If she filmed the entire meal, she would spend half the day, and she hasn't even filmed the spicy boiled meat yet. No way. You all should unfollow that account so she can feel a bit less guilty. Although neither of them can knead dough. They have this Liren dough kneading machine at home. It has a 304 stainless steel kneading bucket. It can knead dough for Chinese dishes, like dumplings and noodles. It can also knead for bread and desserts. It has a unique water control tank. It can evenly drip water while kneading. And this one has a large capacity of 5 liters, saving time and effort. It can be done in 15 minutes. If it's hard to grab, then try practicing with fans in the comments. Come on. The dough is ready. The exciting moment has come. This is her first time making hand-pulled noodles. Not that it matters if it succeeds. Anyway, while Liang Go is making it, he talks about how he cooked when he was in the army. She doesn't know anything about it. But so far, it looks pretty good. However, after he cuts it a couple of times, she notices the dough is clearly sticking. Even she, who knows nothing about dough, knows to dust it with some dry flour. It's so frustrating. He's really stubborn. Still trying to cut it. Sigh. I told him he can't handle it. But he still doesn't believe it. And he starts boasting. What to do now? It seems like he can only feel at ease when he sees his parents. How to handle this? Sigh. I said it. He really can't handle it. He's still boasting. And now he's joking about it. All right. Since it's like this, let me help him. No need to fuss, and he makes her laugh again. He says it works better if you throw it. Throwing will help it stretch. Let him handle this little bit of dough. It's all crumbled. He still seems pretty satisfied with it. Next, she tells him the essence of it. Just like with an electric pot. All right. That's hilarious. She says he's afraid he can't stretch it. Just in time, her meat sauce is ready. They'll taste the soup he made together. It's also her first time. Seeing someone eat noodles with a spoon is new to her. Later, he admits that he was just the firekeeper in the kitchen. Come on. Life goes on like this. That's what makes it fun. Today was a bit chaotic. Not because he forgot his glasses or his retainer, but because he forgot his phone. This guy went back and forth several times. In the past 2 weeks, they have walked around the station in Jinzhou. It's been pretty good. They've become familiar with every corner. In the future, she won't worry about taking the train. They can only send him this far. The rest of the journey he must walk by himself. Isn't this just like life? No matter how much your parents care for you, they can't protect you completely. Sigh. Look at this child. He's still a bit scared inside. Look at him, asking them. He thinks they are leaving. What to do now? It seems like he only feels secure seeing his parents. I find that hall hard to look at sometimes. Sometimes she even doubts herself. Is she raising a child? Or a demolition team? This kid is piecing together a carrier. He says it even has a turbocharger. And missile launchers. That's it for today. Darling. She's going to give him a piece of her mind. It's all his fault for having such a cute child.